welcome to part 2 of this S.A.I.L 2021 video. I'm here in my kitchen and I have decided to rummage through my drawers to find random objects that could potentially be musical. So the easiest way to approach music is through the rhythm. If you're right in rhythm, you're right in time, then the melody and the harmony tend to fall into place. So as we focus on the most basic element of music today, rhythm, I want to talk a little bit about different rhythmic elements. Of course, there's a steady tempo, and then there's the fancy rhythms we can add on top of it, like but that steady tempo, no matter what, fits right underneath that rhythm. Kind of like your heartbeat or your breath. There's a steady rhythm flowing throughout your body every single day, at every moment of every day. And if we can pause and pay attention to that, well, of course you would believe that you're musical beings, because you are. So, if we think about a drum set in our mind, we think about the bass drum. Think about the toms. They have those very low, deep sounds, right? Boom, ba-dee-doom. We can make those kinds of sounds by taking our fist, banging on our chest, or maybe even stomping our feet. Now, some of the inanimate objects that I collected today to show you, well, they're right here. Let's see. The first one is a spatula. But thinking about the drum set, a spatula is not really like a bass drum or a tom. It's more like a hi-hat or a ride cymbal. It's that light and fluffy sound. It's short. It doesn't vibrate your whole body. It's just a tingly ting like this. Pretty cool, huh? Now, what are some other ways we could use this as a percussive instrument? Of course, the obvious way is to hit it. But we could maybe even use the handle. I'm looking at it. I'm noticing there's some ridges. I could maybe scrape my nail against the ridges. Here, I'm going to hold it up to the microphone and make it really subtle. Fascinating. We could even take the top of it off. Oh, there's lots of little bumps under there. That could be good. Fascinating. All right, let's see what else we've got to investigate. We've got some tongs. Different tongs than I use in the cooking song, but tongs nonetheless. Also kind of a high-pitched sound like the cymbal. But check this out. If we hit it against our hand, it kind of dampens that sound. It's less sharp, right? Then we can think about our nails and our fingers, or even using another instrument, and scraping it against the ridges. Fascinating. I'm fascinated. Then again, I'm easily amused. The measuring cups really, really amused me. Because if you use, the smaller the cup you use, we're going to use this half cup measurer to hit the fourth cup measurer. Here we go, listen. Quite high pitched, but what if we used it to hit the third cup measurer? Do you think the sound will be different? Let's see. Fourth cup, third cup, fourth cup, and now what if we use this half cup? We lost the whole cup measurer a long time ago. I don't measure things when I cook. What if we hit it against our hand? Let's try. It's kind of a dampened sound. Fascinating. And of course, we've got the teaspoon and the half teaspoon. Last but not least, we've got the can opener. Obviously, we could, but less obviously, We could spin it. I've got my microphone down here. You see how subtle that is? Very nice. So, when we're exploring the drawers in our house, I would like for us to think about the drum set. The bass drum, the snare drum, the tom, the cymbals, and imagine, is the sound that you're creating with the objects you're using to create it, is it a low sound or is it a high sound? Is it a dark timbre or is it a bright timbre? Is it short and quick or is it boom, long and resonant? Every sound that is created is on that spectrum. And so whatever sound that you decide to bring to Yogi Dada's rhythm exercise workshop on Friday morning, I hope you have thought about these kinds of things. So thank you for joining me for part 1 and part 2 of this S.A.I.L presentation. And I look forward to seeing you live in real time now that my internet's back. Dum bum bum. My name is Miss Calliope, la da 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 dum, and I'm grateful to be part of this educators, creators, innovators community. See us soon. There really truly is not a right or wrong way to create. As long as you have a vision and you see it through to the end, something beautiful will come of it. So trust your vision, trust the creative process, and don't be afraid to get a little bit messy.